Hello and welcome to our yet another special broadcast on the ongoing International Film Festival of India. Well, we are bringing you all the latest and live updates from day 5 of IFFI. But as IFFI was already celebrating the 50 years of Sholay, the 50 years of friendship, the 50 years of how Dharmendra and Amitabh Bachchan got onto the screens and created a rage, we got a news that legendary actor Dharmendra passed away. And the entire nation, the entire world, and especially all the visitors here at the 56th edition of International Film Festival of India are mourning the loss. This is an irreplaceable loss to not only the country but the entire world. Right now, the bike that you are seeing in front of us is exactly the bike on which the legendary actors Dharmendra and Amitabh Bachchan rode during the super hit film Sholay. This has been restored specially at the 56th edition of International Film Festival of India and talks about the rich history that Indian cinema has. This is one of the restored items that we can see at IFFI, and now this becomes a history, this becomes a legacy, as this is exactly that bike where Dharmendra rode during the shoot of the film Sholay. Well, the passing away of actor Dharmendra sent a wave of sadness across the country, with fans, colleagues and stars from the industry deeply shocked with the news. Actor Dharmendra made his debut in the year 1960 and quickly became a superstar. He was known for his versatility, mastering roles from the romantic hero to the tough action star. His career boasts over 300 films, many of which are considered as classics today. Some of his memorable performances include the iconic role of Veeru in the cult classic Sholay, as well as memorable performances in Phool aur Patthar, Sita aur Geeta, Chupke Chupke, Dharamveer and Pratigya. This is an irreplaceable loss to not only the country but the entire world. Right now, the bike that you are seeing in front of us is exactly the bike on which the legendary actors Dharmendra and Amitabh Bachchan rode during the super hit film Sholay. This has been restored specially at the 56th edition of International Film Festival of India and talks about the rich history that Indian cinema has. This is one of the restored items that we can see at IFFI, and now this becomes a history, this becomes a legacy. The current edition of International Film Festival of India now remembers the legend Dharmendra with the bike display that was used in the film Sholay. Well, Sholay is undoubtedly one of the most famous Bollywood movies ever, and the iconic song featuring Jai Veeru riding around a motorcycle with a sidecar is equally famous. The 5 minutes song sequence was shot on this bike, and it took 21 days to shoot this particular song.
Hearing about it, or he's been a wonderful artist. जब मुझे अभी पता लगा तो उनकी सारी फिल्में याद आ रही थी. So all we can say is, such is life. Yeah.
Truly deeply saddened by hearing the loss of the great legend Dharmendra ji. It's really unfortunate to have lost such a kind-hearted person, such a pure soul. He was an actor, a legend whom our parents have grown up watching. It's not just we are the second generation who will be watching him. And when I remember Dharmendra ji, it was like we used to always imitate him with all his roles, like especially from Sholay, like Pasanti Kutto ke samne mat nachna and all this. We used to like dress up like him and all those things, and we always dreamt to be like the legend that he was. And today, hearing about it that we have lost him, it's really a sad day for the entire nation, for the entire film industry. And I just pray to the God, may his soul rest in peace, and may his family get the strength to come out of it and may we be able to carry on the legacy what Dharmendra ji has given us and blessed us with for the entire industry. That's all I would like to say at this time.
Dharmendra ji has passed away, and I think it's an end of an era. Because we always remembered him as the He-Man, and then we've grown up watching his films, and DD1 में बस उनके ही मूवी आ रहे थे, हमारे पास तो केबल भी नहीं था जब हम छोटे थे, so we always seen that, and then coincidentally we've got Sholay also playing here in a very 4K format and stuff, and that's I think it's a great way to remember. I mean, the other day we were seeing the bike there. And the best part is, a lot of Sholay was shot in Ramnagar, which is in Karnataka. So we've always had this special connection with him. And he was the first mass hero, right? We have seen him do great stuff in everything that was thrown at him. He was a real superstar. Anyone who can carry the emotion of, you can be a Superman, and you can be as soft, subtle, and that the beauty that he used to bring into the characters, even in the later years when he has done a fatherly role and these things, and we felt like it was our own grandfather or a father or a family member performing. We've seen him both as a larger than life character, at the same time the guy next door, हमारे साथ ही रहते हैं यार, ये बगल वाले रोड में रहते हैं type of character. So yeah, it's a very heavy moment, and yeah, I'd like to definitely remember him as one of the icons of Indian cinema, and it's a really big loss. Yeah.
We are celebrating 50 years of Sholay here in IFFI this year, and to not to have him at this time, it's feels very sad. And he kept us entertaining. He was the most handsome hero of that time, and we grown up watching his films at homes. And he has done 300 plus films to his name. Oh God, look at this number. I don't think so anybody could do this in these generations, right? And to remember him, the recent very film what we saw was this Alia Bhatt and Ranveer Singh ka movie tha na, which was that Karan Johar direction ka. At that age as well, that Jhumka song, Rocky और रानी की प्रेम कहानी में उसका किरदार was very very special and very touching. And to look at that age, to look and perform the kind of performance he had given, and he was looking so charming in that film. The sequences he had to perform, he light up the screen with his presence, and to bring that love and romance again on screen at that age, only he could do that. And his memories are really fresh even now through the films he has done, even the recent films. So that's how I think the actors and the filmmakers usually live with us. They never go anywhere, we will always be in his memories.
It's a big loss for Indian cinema. Dharmendra जी उन्होंने जो काम किया, वो उन्होंने स्थापित किया है इंडियन इंडस्ट्री को, सिनेमा को पूरे वर्ल्ड पर. नाउ खैर एज एक वो सत्य है जो हमें एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ता है, बट व्हाट ही हैज़ डन वो दोबारा नहीं हो सकता. उनकी आप कोई भी फिल्म देखेंगे, हर तरह की फिल्म उन्होंने की है. उन्होंने सत्य काम से लेके कमर्शियल फिल्मों तक, शोले तो फिर किसी से छुपी नहीं है, हकीकत, बहुत अच्छी अच्छी फिल्में बनाई, कोई डायरेक्शन भी किए. और शायद अभी से इस तक अराउंड 90 तक भी वो अभी तक फिल्में कर रहे थे, रॉकी, रानी एंड 21. सो या इट्स अ बिग लॉस फॉर इंडियन सिनेमा, एंड माई उनके साथ बिल्कुल श्रद्धांजलि है. एंड इट इज़ लॉस फॉर अस ऑल्सो. हम लोग मिल नहीं पाते, जो इतना हम लोग इंस्पायर्ड होते हैं एज अ न्यू जनरेशन ऑफ फिल्म मेकर्स, न्यू जनरेशन ऑफ सिनेमा और एक्टर्स. सो हमारे लिए भी एक बड़ा लॉस है, बट हम लोग उनके काम से हमेशा सीखते रहेंगे, जो हमने पर्दे पर देखा, उनके जो इंटरव्यूज़ और हैं. बट इट्स अ बिग लॉस फॉर इंडियन सिनेमा.
His natural charm and powerful screen presence earned him millions of fans worldwide. Talking about the awards, Dharmendra was a recipient of the Filmfare Lifetime Achievement Award in 1997, which was an honor to his massive contribution. In 2012, the Government of India honored him with the Padma Bhushan Award. He was last seen in the 2024 movie Teri Baaton Mein Aisa Uljha Jiya that starred Shahid Kapoor and Kriti Sanon in lead roles. Restored at the 56th edition of IFFI, everybody now comes here to take a last glimpse of the memories associated with actor Dharmendra as he is no more. With camera person Senthil, this is Deepika reporting for DD India from International Film Festival of India, Goa.